Well, good evening, everyone, and hello to you wherever you are. We'd like to welcome you once again. I am Obaa, Agyeiwaa. So the 6th March for Ghana Independence Day, we decided to come to Tampa, Florida. There are so many prominent Ghanaian people living here in Florida. And I am honored to be sitting right here with the one and only Dr. Stephen Aikins. He is a professor at the University of South Florida, and it's an honor to be sitting down with him to tell his story. So welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, it's an honor to meet you. Here you are, the professor at the University of South Florida.
Yes.
Well, we are so interested in learning about what you do and how you are so impactful and influencing so many young people.
Thank you. Yes, I'm a professor at the University of South Florida. I am the Director of Public Administration at the university. I am a public administrationist, if I should put it that way. Professionally, I'm a certified public accountant, but I decided to come into academia after completing my PhD in public administration. I teach public sector economics, public information management, and public financial management.
Wow.
And I also direct the Master of Public Administration program on daily basis.
Busy.
So yes, very, very busy, and I wear many hats.
Nice. And how long have you been a professor?
I've been a full-time professor for the last 12 years. Actually, I was a banker by profession after, I got my certified public accountant certification. I went into audit and I was working for Bank of the West, which is a subsidiary of BNP Paribas, and I was there as an assistant vice president, and I was teaching on part-time basis after my regular banking job, so I fell in love with teaching and decided to do it full-time. So I've been at the University of South Florida for the past 12 years.
Wow. Has Florida always been your home state, or?
No, actually I was in Nebraska. Yeah, that is where I was actually doing the banking work. So as I said, I was the assistant vice president for the bank, and I lived in Nebraska for 15 to 16 years actually, before moving down to Florida about 12 years ago.
Wow, interesting. When people are in the continent and wondering how Ghanaians are living abroad, you are a prime example of how people are really living in the States. As far as teaching goes, you said you're a public accountant. You went from public accountant and you became a professor.
Yes.
What was that transition like, and what inspired you to become a professor?
Well, when I was in the banking system and I was teaching as an adjunct professor, I fell in love with teaching, and I felt that actually I would be more impactful by becoming a professor. And I get to tell you, I've never regretted. Of course, I was making more money as assistant vice president for a bank, but coming here and making a difference in people's lives, I think that is more impactful. We are training the future leaders of not only the United States, but also in many parts of the world. Some of my students come from Asia, some come from Africa, some come from the Middle East, South America, and many parts of the world.
Oh, God bless you. And Ghana is definitely proud to see its own kind making an impact here in the United States. And so basically, I guess people are also trying to figure out what we can do to inspire the youth in the community. How can we push them when it comes to academia?
Yeah, in fact, inspiring the youth is extremely important. As a matter of fact, one of the key goals of the Ghanaian Association of Tampa Bay is to ensure that at the end of the day, we inculcate the Ghanaian culture in our youth, and also come out with some sort of policies that will help them to grow up to be responsible citizens. To give you an example, this association has a mentorship and scholarship program, and each year we bring together the high school graduates that are going to college. We offer them scholarship, and we offer them all kinds of advice. We want them to really not only acquire knowledge, but also know the difference between right and wrong, and be responsible and ethical citizens so that they will be able to contribute not only to America but to our homeland, Ghana, because Africa and Ghana need our youth. They are the future leaders, and if we don't actually train them very well, they are not going to be equipped with the requisite skills to be able to help the motherland. So we have that in mind in whatever that we do.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. Now, so I'm assuming you guys are encouraging the youth to also take a trip back home and learn the culture and the language as well.
Exactly.
I think that's also a part of it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yes, and some of the parents here have been actually going home with the kids. Those that were born here, obviously, they have different experience here, but when they go home and they get to know what is happening down there, I think that helps them to, condition their mind to be responsible citizens again and then go back home sometime in the future to help. As a matter of fact, I was a Fulbright scholar to Ghana in the 2016-2017 academic year, and I was really amazed to see how many Ghanaian kids that were born in the diaspora that actually came back home. And many of them were students. They took semester off, a year off to go home and learn about Africa. And that is really remarkable. And I really have faith in those students that sometime in the future, they will actually be even more related to the country than we have been. Some of us have been here for so long, but those students, based on what I saw when I went back home, really will have love for the motherland, and whatever skills that they acquire here, they will be in the best position to really utilize those skills back home.
Oh, we are so proud of you. And of course, DNT is so honored to be going around the country trying to document what Ghanaians in the diaspora, what they're doing and how impactful they're being here as citizens of the United States and people from Ghana. So again, we thank you so much, Dr. Aikins. Thank you for the wonderful work that you are doing, and DNT will definitely be happy to keep coming and documenting what you guys are doing, the great work you guys are doing for the community.
You're welcome, and also thank you very much for the good work that you are doing. I believe that through your work, a lot of people back home get to know what is happening in the diaspora with regard to not only Ghanaians, but some of our fellow Africans as well. So thank you.
Oh, God bless. Thank you so much.